You know, I remember back in the day in the 70s and 80s growing up when things would happen. We'd have bad storms, tornadoes, would come through, and we'd be out there helping clean up. It didn't matter who our neighbors were, who they voted for. We didn't care. That wasn't important right then. And I personally believe that the propaganda has been, and not just propaganda, but also with the help of news outlets that, like Fox specifically, who when they go to court, they argue and say, we're not a news outlet. We're not news. We're not real news. We're an entertainment channel. We're an entertainment station. And anybody that believes other, well, God, they're kind of dumb. Everybody knows that. No, people don't know that. People think you're the news. With their help, have ushered in this 43% of people asked didn't know about the bill. How the fuck did 43% of the people, who were these people? Where did they pull them from to ask them this question? What the hell? Is that correct? So it's just such, oh my God. Anyway, tragedy in Texas. And I know that if the Republicans would be politicizing the fuck out of this. It's politicizing the fuck out of it. God, and God help whoever the governor was. Oh my gosh. He'd be accused of murder practically. The DA would probably be writing the paperwork up now to come and search his house. That's how it's gotten today. Don't even, I know it sounded funny at first, but then when you think about it, you're like, they actually might have, because that's where we are. And people have to start paying attention and realizing this is where we are. Every time we see an act of violence, or we see them grab one of our democratic lawmakers or assemblymen or mayor candidates or whoever they may be, we see it live on TV and we know that these people didn't do anything. They didn't resist. So the charges get dropped. But it's big theater at the time. And they play the fuck out of the arrest, right? The arrest on Fox News. They'll play it like 12 hours a day out of if there's 13 hours for that shit. All day. And people suck that in. But then when it comes out that they drop the charges, they don't ever show that. They don't show that to their viewers. They just surgically remove bad things that, like Trump does. If it's just kind of sketchy, they just, nope, that's us. I'm putting that over here. Let's not talk about that one either. That's too hard to edit. Nope, that one's too hard to edit. Nope. That kind of shit. I know they do that. And they have to. Because he's a mumbling, rambling, like dementia diaper Donnie boy for sure. That dude has changed. He's not the same dude he used to be. He's just not. So people behind the scenes are going to probably hit the gas and try to get as much as they fucking can done before it all comes tumbling down. But there were warnings. Jack's House says people are talking about the lack of warning regarding the Texas flash floods. But how about the people who refuse to heed the warnings about cuts to the warning systems? That was us over here. NPR said cuts to the federal government may impact nation's weather forecasts. That was May of 2025. PBS said as NOAA braces for more cuts, scientists say public safety is at risk. That was in 2025. I can barely say it. It says scientists say that further reduction might hammer the real-time storm tracking and predictive modeling, citing stations shortages following the cuts they already had. So already been cutting people. They cut 600 people they took from NOAA. Well, fired. Say fired. They cut them. It's all in Project 2025. I know. I read it. I get it. It doesn't make it any better. And we can't act like it's normal. That's exactly what they want. They want us to be used to seeing ice in the streets. It's time to fight ICE. We fight ICE. We see what's happening. If we don't use our numbers now, we won't have them for much longer. We will not have them for much longer. If Alligator Alcatraz tells us anything, besides, exactly how dumb and cosplay weirdo these people are, like this reality show kind of Hunger Game bullshit, they like that. But if it's showed us anything else, it's that, right? Yeah, right.